Have you been wondering what QUARTZSITE is like?
We're going to tell you what we experienced.
Hey everybody, I'm Garrett.
And I'm Carolyn.
And we're Diary of a Family.
We're living life intentionally with you.
Today we are going to be talking about our experience at QUARTZSITE. Specifically, some of the activities and things that we found that we really enjoyed.
QUARTZSITE 21 was a lot of fun for us. We got to meet a lot of new people. We did some new things. The first time that we went to QUARTZSITE in 2020, we really didn't do all that much, did we?
No, we were there for about 4 days.
And
we spent the entire time at the campsite with all the other people, and that was about it.
So we got to spend a little over a week this time, and we had an absolute blast. Edison, show me your little creature. What is it?
I want to name this Devil.
Devil? Okay. They are grow. So you put them in water and they're supposed to grow to up to 600 times.
It looks like it
Okay, so it's probably going to take a really long time.
It takes a few days.
So we'll come back and check on it in a little bit, in a couple hours, and see if it's growing. What do you think, Eddie? Is it going to get really, really big?
Like, I think it's going to turn into a pool toy.
Okay.
No, it's going to shrink.
You need to tell Miss Hope, thank you for buying me this little gift.
Thank you for buying this little gift.
You're welcome, but thank your sister because she picked it out. Out of the whole store, that's what she picked out for you.
First off, we wanted to talk about all the relationships that we either made or just kind of continued while we were there.
We got to drive in a caravan to QUARTZSITE 2021 from Texas. We joined up with our great friends Richard and Hope Marks, and also Roger and Tina.
Yeah.
So that was a lot of fun. We have traveled in caravan before, and we really enjoy it.
Along with these relationships, we did a lot of campfires.
But look at my crowd.
Here's your wife. She's over there.
Yeah.
I think I don't want you to
dropping money.
Uh-huh.
And down, look at your money down there. You probably need to put that up.
I think
That's getting a little big.
Hey, y'all!
One of the amazing things is listening to all the campfire stories that people have.
Oh, there were some doozies. Plus, we added a few of our own.
Yep. We're gonna let you listen in on one of our friends' stories on one of their experiences here at QUARTZSITE. And by the way, we did get their permission to use this.
So last year, he calls me, okay, it's about this time of night, and I'm in bed. And,
It was later than this. This is hilarious.
whatever it was.
Who was it?
Aaron Bob.
So they're parked maybe 100 yards from us, you know, a long way. It is dark out here and everything. And so he calls me, and I said, yeah, Aaron. He said, your dog's out. And I said, oh, okay, I'll call her. So that's all. So I go to the front door, and there's nobody over here. It's like it was parked where we were there, you know, with the.
Yeah.
So there's nobody, no RVs out there at all. So I thought, I just swung the door open to call the dog, and he's standing right there with my dog.
And
I'm
Jim.
totally naked. I was so embarrassed. The next day, I wouldn't even go outside. I was like, I can't look at him.
Aaron was going to come over at the bus for something.
And I said, tell him not to come.
Jim said, you can't come over here. He doesn't
I got to have at least a day or two to get over this.
Well, you know, Jim,
I laughed so hard about that. Didn't I?
yeah, that's some funny stuff.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
But you know, I asked Aaron.
I'm just going to whistle. You know, I knew my dog had come.
Yeah.
Let's open the door and whistle. I opened the door, and there he is.
Thank you to Jim and Debbie from Life is a Joy for sharing this hilarious story with us.
We were very blessed to be a part of such a wonderful community at Q21. We camped with the Grassies from Grassroots Living, the Days from Days Great Adventure, and Richard and Hope and Roger and Tina. Then Michael from California Travel Videos also joined us, and it was so much fun. We shared meals together, we did campfires, and just really got to spend life for about a week with them.
Yeah, it was definitely taking advantage of the moment and being intentional about our relationships. It was so great to get to know Michael. He was one of the new acquaintances that we made while we were there, and it's blossoming into a fun relationship, a fun friendship. The kids really enjoyed playing Frisbee with him, and he did a lot of exploring with them, and
Yeah.
it was a blast. It was a big blast.
Yeah.
It's Tansy. Tansy's a pretty kitty, huh?
Yeah, she's like a polar bear.
Like a polar bear with a white fur?
Yeah.
Oh, she's such a calm kitty. She's smelling you. She's
Yeah.
using her nose to smell you.
Ragdolls are bred to be really
Yeah, she loves frisbees.
like
She feels
when you pick her up like a rag doll. That's why they're called.
they kind of go limp.
Soft.
They don't
She
fight.
feels soft.
So
They
sad.
act like a dog.
Our kitty cat has long hair like that, but he's orange and white. Another couple that we got to meet while we were there was Ted and Debbie. We met them at somebody else's campfire, and since that time, we've actually invited them to come and hang out with us, camp with us, outside of QUARTZSITE.
We've really enjoyed being able to meet people and coming to and from. They're like, hey, were you guys at QUARTZSITE? Like, yeah. Hey, are you going to QUARTZSITE? And we're like, yeah. It felt like a pilgrimage to a way. It's like an RV rite of passage.
You have
at
to do it
least
once.
Say that you've been there. And a lot of our friends, like Life is a Joy and the Nomadic Ramblers, it's an annual thing for them.
A lot of people go and actually stay the entire season, that winter season. They get the permit and they stay there for 180 days. That pass is about $180, something like that.
It cost us about $40 for 2 weeks.
We're going to Cowboy Church! Yay! Kids had a lot of fun playing around the campfire in the dark. We brought glow sticks for them, just so we could keep track of them, but it was a lot of fun for them. Our great friends, the Grassies, put together a scavenger hunt for QUARTZSITE 2021. And if you want to check that out, we'll link that in the description below. So we took our kids into QUARTZSITE and we did part of the scavenger hunt. It was a lot of fun. They were excited to be a part of that. And I think we'll try to do it in the future.
Now, we had intended to stay there for at least 2 weeks, but because of Carolyn's new job, we had to cut it a little bit short. Well, sometimes life throws you very interesting curveballs. We were on the phone with the hospital that we're starting a new contract with this morning, and they said, oh, we look forward to seeing you on Monday. Our contract that we signed said we're starting on February 1st. They're like, well, when your request, which that's true, came in, it said be willing to work on the 25th. And that was originally when we said we're available to start a contract. Well, we got a contract for the 1st, so we're like, okay, that's great. Somehow there was a lack of communication. We talked to the hospital and they were like, well, we're kind of in a bind right now because one of the nurses that was there broke contract early and left.
We're hanging out. It's our last day here at QUARTZSITE. Tomorrow morning we're taking off and heading towards Tucson. I have to be in Tucson by Monday. So our next stop after this is Saddle Mountain, one of our favorite boondocking locations, and the kids have missed it and they're looking forward to visiting again. It's been almost a year since we've been there.
it was kind of a bittersweet because we had all the plans to stay for a whole nother week, and that changed. So,
We did feel like we were cutting it short and that we were missing out on some opportunities to spend time with our friends and make more relationships. But it is what it is, and we can always meet all of you on the road.
yeah, we do apologize for those that we didn't get enough time to spend with while we were there. Thank you so much for joining us on all of our QUARTZSITE adventures. We have so much more to come, including our trip to Tucson, so definitely stay tuned for future episodes from Diary of a Family. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and as always,
Live life intentionally. Bye, y'all.
Bye.